How much did what's happened this offseason, the last couple of months, surprise you, if at all, between what happened with Magic Johnson and the way Magic Johnson and Pelinka's relationship sort of soured and the head coaching bungle, if you will? How much did all of that sort of surprise you?
It's not that I was surprised. It's just about business. A lot of times when you're dealing with business, you can't take things personal. Like, I don't take what he said personal when Randy Moss is a better receiver. Got him. Got him. Got him. 1-to-1.
Be like Kenny Flip, race you. That's very good. That's very good. I like that. All right. 1-to-1.
I'll keep score.
It's business. I wasn't there, so I don't really try to get involved with he said, she said, but I thought that Magic Johnson was going to be treated a little better.
All right, so let's talk about the dominant wing player, big man. This is something obviously you have enormous experience with. You won your 4 championships. Kobe was there for all 3 of the first 3, and then you and Flash when he was young D Wade. And I don't think the world knew quite how good he was. And you were an MVP the first 3 times, an MVP candidate the championship with Miami Heat. What's the hive mind? What's the synergy these 2 guys need to get on the same page on in order to unlock what I think you and Kobe, you did unlock certainly that 2nd and 3rd championship, but that first one, you were the dominant force. Kobe did his thing, and the beginning of that second season.
We both were dominant forces. You just have to understand when it comes to me, I got to do what I got to do. I don't feel comfortable with myself unless it's 30, 15, and all that. But the times in 4th quarter when I wasn't stepping up, we all know what he did, right? But it was never really about us. This is why I always talk about the others on the NBA championship, on TNT. I have 4 championships, but if Big Shot Bob don't hit that shot, maybe you take one away. If Brian Shaw don't hit a couple shots, if Horace Grant don't hit the free throw line jump every time I get double. So, you know, the 1-2 punch is always going to do what they do, but it's the others that always get you to the top. My favorite clip in basketball is when the Chicago Bulls at Utah, and Mike was drinking water, and Steve Kerr said, "Mike, they're doubling you. Kick it to me. I'm open. I'm going to knock it down for you." And Mike, he pumps play, and he kicked to Steve Kerr, and he knocks it down. Another play was of the Bulls versus Charles Barkley, where Horace Grant got the rebound. He was scared to shoot. He kicked it out to Paxson on the baseline. They hit the jumper. So the others are the ones that always propel you to that next level. But AD's a great guy. LeBron's a great guy. They're going to get along. They won't have beef. The others are going to have to step up. Kuzma's going to have to say, "I know you're LeBron, I know you're AD, but I'm Kuz. I got to go out and get mine too." And if they have that attitude, like I know they will, they should be very, very successful.
And the Lakers family, man, you guys stick together through years, great legacy, greatest franchise in the NBA. Do you have confidence with Magic gone now, Rob Pelinka, that he can, because they might not get a superstar, that he can put in those John Paxsons, those Craig Hodges, those other curve type of players? Do you have confidence after what we've seen through this offseason? Do you have confidence they can get it done?
I mean, he has to get it done because, you know, this is what the Lakers need. This is what they're used to. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, I said, you know, when I was there, the guy that brought me there, Mr. Jerry West, it was some type of beef between them. I don't really know what happened, but I know he left. Should bring him back.
Well, yeah.
He's right across the hall. He's right across the hall. If I was in charge, I'd be like, "Mr. West, we love you. You started here. I don't want you working for the Clippers."
Or what about Pat
Riley? I like
Riley?
Steve. He makes great money. No, Pat Riley ain't going nowhere. Pat Riley is a Miami guy. He's not leaving. Jerry West is right across the hall. He's right across the hall. Like,
you said this earlier. You said if you ran the team and everything. Is it realistic, one of your goals, ultimately, that you would own an NBA team and run an NBA team, Jack?
I am part owner of the of Sacramento Kings, but I have no desire to be
day-to-day.
Day-to-day, not yet. Maybe, you know, one day in the future. But, again, if I'm in charge with the Lakers, Mr. West is right across the hall. Greatest basketball mind ever. He was so smart that he saw that the people in Charlotte didn't know what they're doing. They said, you know, I'm going to give you Vlade. We'll take the Kobe kid. He saw that. He saw that. Nobody else in the world saw that. He saw it. He went to watch Kobe play. He said, "This kid's going to be great. I'm going to go get Shaq." He came and got me during the Olympics. And it was so smooth how he did it. He said, "Listen, I know I've never talked to you before, and I know the Orlando Magic are offering you that. I'm going to offer you this." And I looked. And I said, $98 million. I said, I like that, Mr. West, but it's not enough because I understand business. He said, all right. So me and my boy, Uncle Jerome, we out.
Okay.
And, you know, they made a trade I didn't know nothing about, and he called me up in his hotel rooms about 3 a.m. because, you know, we was out doing our thing, doing what we do.
Yeah,
So we
basketball was the second or third thing to do.
He showed up P3 and he said, what's the number you looking for? I said, I'm looking for about 150 because that day I saw that Alonzo signed for 115 and Juwan signed for 105.
Yeah.
So now my number just went up to 150. But I knew I wasn't going to get 150, went up. So he was smooth. He had on his Versace house coat. He had like a little gangster pipe. He said, what's the number you looking for? He said, I'm looking for 150. He said, I can't get you 150, but I can get you this. And I opened that thing up and said, 1200000. I was like, Mr. West, I'm good. So, like, but I had never talked to him before, but that's how smooth he is. And then, as I was signing, he said, let me tell you something now. I got this young kid coming in by the name of Kobe Bryant. You and him going to win multiple championships. That's what he said. So he's right across the hall. Give him a call.
All right, before we move off the Lakers real quick, I love lists, and I do all types of different lists. I did a list that you actually put on your Instagram of the best Lakers. Now, this is just what the guys did as Lakers. So we don't count your Orlando or your Miami years. What your thoughts on this hierarchy of what guys did as Lakers?
I mean, I can't be mad at that. Listen, those guys paved the way for all of us. Magic, #1, you can't be mad at that. Kareem, the #1 big man, you can't be mad at that. Kobe, #3, the best Laker player ever. Jory West, Mr. West, and me, #5. I can't be upset with that. 1, I'm on the list. 2, I was good, but I mean, I'm not the type of guy that say I should be here. I think that's, you guys are. And I appreciate you having me on the list.
And Chris and I disagree on who the greatest basketball player of all time is. He says Jordan, I say LeBron. But where we agree is you get one player all time, the absolute peak of their powers, one game, save the world. Who's your #1 draft pick? That man right there.
Send in the D.
Come on, you're getting 40 and 20.
Yes, that's true. That's easy. I mean, come on, you say who's the best player?
LeBron.
I agree with Chris on this one. Stop it. Stop
We
it.
appreciate it.
Yes, stop it.
You stick around one more segment. We got so much more we want to talk to you about. Take a break. Much more First Things First right after this.
I'm going to spank you right now. Stop it.
This is what your guy Charles